This is an unpopular opinion, and coming from a former climate activist, you might think that I've lost the plot, but I don't care that Taylor Swift flies a private jet around the planet. I actually support this. Ultimately, Taylor Swift, when she flies her private jet around the planet, it's for her Eras tour, where she's bringing joy and love and expression to millions of people and so much positivity to the planet that, to me, her carbon footprint is exactly what we want energy to be used for. It's, to me, a symptom of living in an abundant, prosperous society where a woman like Taylor Swift can express her art.
Powerful earthquakes striking Taiwan, striking Hualien City off the coast. One of them a magnitude 7.4. The other, just minutes later, was a 6.5. A tsunami alert has been issued.
Using carbon is like makes you evil, when to me it's the fuel we have available to us at this time. And so if people need to use it to bring their art to the masses that makes everyone's lives better and frankly like raises the vibration of this planet, I support it. And I support her using her jet as much as she wants. She's not going through freaking a public airplane with other people. She'll get harassed. So what's the alternative? She's on a horse and buggy getting around town? Like, I'm sorry, she's using the technology available to her to reach millions of people. To me, that's an amazing thing. We should be celebrating that we live in a world and in a planet where she can reach millions of people because we have the technology. So more abundance, more joy, and more Taylor Swift, and I will die on this hill.
Well, my loyal viewers, the end has finally come. The end is here. Even though I've just reached 150 subscribers, it's all over. We are about to talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I don't know how we got to this point. Actually, I do. Basically, I was driving in my car the other day, and I had the radio on, which I usually don't do. And for some reason, Good Morning America was talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and how they appeared on a podcast together, and how it was this big fucking deal, and everybody was going apeshit over it, and she announced her new album. And I thought to myself, hey, that actually might be a pretty good video idea, just to review the podcast and see, what it was like. Everyone's freaking out about it. I personally hate Swifties. I think they're the worst people on earth. But I saw that and thought to myself, hey, that actually might be an interesting video idea. So I decided to review the podcast that they did with Travis and Jason Kelce, which was 2 hours long and was 2 hours of my life I'll never get back. But I just wanted to share with you some of the really exciting, not really exciting, some of the retarded stuff that went on during that whole interview. My main issue was really just with the Swifties themselves and just this whole facade that they put up during the whole interview. Like, everyone was talking about, like, I've never seen Taylor this raw. I've never seen her this raw. I've never seen her just off the cuff like this. Like, this is the most heavily edited and scripted interview probably known to man. Podcasts create the illusion of being off the cuff and being, natural. But in reality, the more the years have gone on, the less natural they've gotten. People have pre-planned scripts and they have pre-planned talking points. This is the most egregious example of that, because you have a NFL fucking center, Jason Kelce, dunderhead, super nice guy, I assume, but he is a lineman who's gotten his head smashed against other.
Who plans
Typical
nowadays?
Kelce. Typical Kelce.
It was wild. It was wild, but it worked. I'm glad it worked. I'm just circling back to New Heights to say thank you for this. Yes. Look at this.
I'm the luckiest man in the world.
So yeah,
and thank you to New Heights, all the editing. Jake, thank you for putting that on social media and letting it do its course.
Hold on, before we move on, how did you know?
I mean, I can't be the only person who's thinking that this is the most unnatural thing in the world. Everything about their relationship seems so forced and unnatural. I mean, like, what is going on here? Like, Travis Kelce is not a bot. He's a very charismatic person. But for some reason, when he's next to Taylor Swift, like, oh, I'm the luckiest man in the world. Like, something is not right here. Something is not right here. And this is so obviously scripted and pre-planned, and this enormous PR stunt that I don't know what brain dead. Well, I do know what brain dead people, the Swifties, think that this is like some window into their relationship, some window into how organic and how in love they are. It's just so, I sound like such a hater right now, but I don't care. I have a headache, and I'm just gonna be a fucking asshole this whole video. I really don't give a shit.
This kind of felt more like I was in an 80s John Hughes movie and he was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, I want to date you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me?
Just come outside and meet me. Just meet me once. Just give me a chance.
So I was like, if this guy isn't crazy, which is a big if, this is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager.
Yeah. And I was sitting there at the Eras tour listening to every single one of those songs like I know what she wants me to do.
I feel that. That's
exactly what she wants me to do.
She's like, this is just her wish list of like,
meet me, please. Now I'm butthurt.
Yeah. I'm upset that you didn't meet me, even though you didn't know I wanted to meet you because I didn't do any proper logistical planning.
Yes, my favorite 80s movie where the podcaster NFL player is calling out to the superstar on his podcast. You know that movie? Which one was it? I think that was When Harry Met Sally. My favorite part of When Harry Met Sally was when Harry, on his podcast, in between playing in the NFL, called out to the greatest, superstar the biggest superstar, not the greatest, the biggest superstar in the world, asking to go on a date. That was my favorite part of When Harry Met Sally. I mean, what is going on here? What are we doing? Can we just stop for a second, please? I'm begging you, please stop. I can't. Like, we're at the point that nothing about this is like an 80s movie. Nothing. This is like a dystopian. This is probably a dystopian, 2020s movie, if anything. A rich NFL player on his podcast that talks about nothing is reaching out to the biggest superstar in the world, aside from maybe Justin Bieber or fucking God, to go on a date with them. There's nothing romantic about this. There's absolutely nothing romantic about this. And these Swifties that are just so dumb that for some reason think that this is like the most beautiful love story since fucking Romeo and Juliet. But once again, this is my favorite 80s movie. This is loosely the plot to When Harry Met Sally, if I'm remembering correctly. It's pretty scary how similar it is.
References that were really important to me as a kid and what inspired me to want to do this, right? So I wanted to put elements of musical theater, Broadway, ballet, scenery that you would see in an opera,
Who thinks like this?
I was about to say, I watched the whole tour. I just thought it was amazing. I didn't notice.
But that's exactly it. I wanted it to be references that I thought were really high concept and really high value for fans, and for them to see things they hadn't necessarily seen before all in one concert. But I wanted to do it at the highest intensity, rapid fire. You're seeing something new every 15 to 30 seconds.
I love how halfway through that clip, they cut it. Like, they just cut it in half. Like, Jason interrupted and Travis interrupted, and then they just cut it when she was explaining the tour. Like, there's nothing, behind the scenes, like, either her manager or her agent or whoever the fuck was like, we gotta cut that and we gotta keep going. Can you guys shut the fuck up, please? Like, we gotta cut that and we just gotta keep going, okay? What are we doing? Like, it's so unnatural. These only a Swiftie could think that this is a candid conversation. Only a Swiftie would think that Jason Kelce, the guy who slams beers at Bills games with his shirt off in the freezing cold, cares about the opera and show tune references in the Taylor Swift Eras Tour show. Nobody with that mindset or that build of Travis Kelce or Jason Kelce gives a living shit about that. I promise you. It is the funniest thing in the world to watch fucking Jason Kelce full on Uruk-hai fucking orc just pretend to give a fucking rat's ass about, Travis or fucking Taylor's whole tour and the references behind it. I appreciate music and I appreciate, all the work that goes into it and all the things in the behind the scenes and the references with the music. Trust me, I do. But I don't appreciate just like this slop. This is just retarded slop, which I just don't understand.
Let's talk about perhaps the most daunting thing that any artist has ever taken on, which is the Eras Tour.
Oh my God.
You finally finished it up last December in Vancouver.
I mean, you can literally see Jason reading off a teleprompter. God bless his soul, he trips up reading it. But you can see him reading off the fucking written pre-planned questions that they had. He does not give a fuck. Given he's probably getting paid, over $1 million just to do this interview by her talent agency. But it's just so funny. This poor guy, he does not give a fuck. You can see him reading it. You can see he doesn't give a shit.
I don't know. What did it feel like to wrap it up? What does it feel like now? Like not touring and being on a jet every day, basically trying to go from country to country.
Yeah, Taylor, tell me what it's like not destroying the ozone for, finally not fucking just raping and destroying the fucking ozone with your private jet. Tell me, please. Tell me what it's like not taking your private jet to the downstairs when you're hungry. Tell me what it's like not destroying destroying the earth and the carbon emissions. I mean, I can't even speak. I'm just so annoyed with this shit. This is just I can't with this. I nothing but love to Jason Kelsey. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I mean, what are we doing? We're talking about oh my goodness, dude. I just can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's insane,
it
dude.
feels great, Jason, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you.
You don't miss it?
I miss it. I do miss it, but it's like it was perfect for what it was.
Yes,
Do you know
it
what I
was.
mean?
Yeah,
And
for
it was
sure.
a lot of physical therapy, and it was a lot of being in a state of perpetual physical discomfort. Kind of like when you're in season,
Yeah, no.
I'm
listen,
not getting hit
my first time.
by huge 300 pounders, but the heels.
No, when I saw the
for that
recovery
long,
station in the hotel room after with the toe spacers,
I got an acupuncture mat. I've got.
Shit, I'm telling you, dude, the similarities were crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, she
We're,
does more than I do.
We're comparing
after-
physical therapy stories, recovery stuff. But
Have you ever tried taping your ankles?
I mean, yeah, sure. I'm sure it's hard. I can agree to that. I'm just questioning at this point why the fuck I put myself through this. Why did I even? Why I love making videos and I love making videos for my very small audience, but why am I doing this to myself? Why? I don't give a fuck about any of this, and this is just the most asinine shit in the world. Just I don't even know. I why am I doing this to myself? Anyway.
Some guy, give me constructive criticism all day.
Coach
I will
me
take
up.
it.
Coach me up.
It'll fuel
She's an
me.
athlete, dude.
It's helpful, right? But I have so many friends or acquaintances or people where they'll see one comment they don't like,
Right.
and it will ruin their day. It'll ruin their night. And I just want to say to them, you should think of your energy as if it's expensive, as if it's a luxury item. Not everyone can afford it.
Yes, think of your attention like a private jet that you fly all across the continental United States and into South America and across the world. Actually, two. Think of it like two private jets that you fly across the continental United States and into South America and into Europe and into Central America. Not everybody can afford it. Not everybody can afford those carbon emissions. They just can't. Okay? Yeah. How about the constructive criticism people gave you, Taylor, about the amount that you're fucking killing the Earth? They're how about that? You did not seem too happy about it. In fact, I remember you gave this one guy who was tracking all the flights that you took. You tried to give him a cease and desist, and you tried to have your transponder turned off while you guys flew. You can't fucking do that. You can't. But yeah. Moral of the story, just think of yourself think of your energy rather like a Louis Vuitton bag or a housemaid or an illegal Mexican that cleans your toilets or a group of illegal Mexicans that you sacrifice to Moloch. Not everybody can afford it. Not everybody can afford it. It's just As simple as that, guys, unfortunately. Now, in this next clip, I'm going to show you Taylor getting emotional about receiving her music masters back once again. I'm just going to let it play.
We're in Kansas City, and I get a call from my mom, and she's like, you got your music. Yeah. And so sorry that it's literally been so long since this happened. It's every time I talk about it. She was like, you got your music. And I just like very dramatically hit the floor for real. Like honestly just started
been a long time coming.
bawling my eyes out. And I'm just like, just weeping and kind of like unable. I was just like, really? Really? What do you mean? And I'm like, get yourself together, get your shit together. Like, just go tell Travis in a normal way.
Yeah.
As someone who has fake cried on numerous occasions to either get out of a relationship or get out of homework or get out of anything really, I can promise you with certainty that Taylor is fake crying here. And is fake crying and faking emotion. I mean, that is legitimately probably some of the worst fake crying I've ever seen. That, like, I get some people also like kind of do like a little cough cry sort of thing, but what are we doing? That is just the most obvious and egregious fake cry I've seen in a long time. Like, look at me, I'm human like you. I cry, I feel things. I look at me, I cry, and I'm human. No, Taylor, you are a lizard adrenochrome drinking. I'm kidding. I don't actually think that. I just think that that she is the most vanilla, uninteresting person in the world. And I'm allowed to say that because you're a billionaire and I'm not. So screw you. Anyway, I could have gone on. I have more clips, but I mean, who really gives a fuck? I'm more so just posting this video to rage bait the Swifties. I want all the hate messages that the Swifties are going to give me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck because that'll be more content. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm at 155 subscribers. Thank you so much, by the way, guys. You guys are fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys made it to the end of the video. I hope you did. But if you did, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This means so much. I started this channel like a little over a month ago. But to the Swifties here, welcome. I hate you. I know you hate me. It's okay. We can coexist. But yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a nice weekend. I will see you in the next one. As always, adios.